All right. I am finally home after a very, very long day, very long night, a lot of discussions, a lot of phone calls, a lot of business. Man, it is nice to be home. It is nice to be in the man cave. And as always, guys, welcome to the man cave. It's your boy, Tiago. And man, let's start with that boy right there. This actually happened a few hours ago, about a little after 3 o'clock in the morning. Somebody gave me a call, said, hey, I'm trying to get rid of a Series S inbox. You know, let's talk some business. That's what we did. Agreed on a price, and literally, after I got off the phone with him, I went and picked it up. I was not playing around. I jumped in my Jeep and I was gone. I came and, I went and picked this up immediately. This stuff right here, I picked up. It was a little bit after 7 in the evening yesterday. And man, let me tell you, man, if you're a game hunter, if you are a game collector, if you are a reseller, whatever direction you go when it comes to, your gaming and your gaming needs, guys, you guys have to be available to make, quick decisions on purchases, whether they're small, large, even larger than this I've had before, one console, 2, 3, 12 consoles. You have to be ready to literally pull that trigger and get ready to make some adjustments as far as any type of pickups that basically you may be interested in. And let me tell you, ooh, I like that picture. That is really nice. BioShock 2 Remastered. Amazing game. An amazing game. Got your Lego right here. Your Little Big Planet. Your DC supervillains, Lego. And right now, Genshin is up on the screen over there. But, again, happy to be home, guys. Happy, I had a really good night. Busy. But at the end of the day, this is the business I'm in. So if I'm not busy, then I'm not doing business, and that's not good for me. But let me show you what I picked up, man. I did pick up, which is really cool because I normally don't get a chance to pick up much for PlayStation games. I did pick up quite a few. For the PlayStation, Atari Anniversary Edition Redux. Again, pretty much all these games are in mint condition. All of them have manuals in them. The Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, another one, really nice. Bowling. I still think that the Wii bowling is better than any bowling game I've played, but you got bowling right here. The PlayStation version, Monopoly. Pro Pinball. Okay, never played that, but seems interesting. Battlefield 1942. Looks pretty cool. Army Men Air Attack. Another pretty cool looking thing there. WCW NWO Thunder. Again, pretty sweet. Centipede. Excellent game. I remember playing that on the arcade. Here goes another one that we played on the arcade. Asteroids, for sure. I would never play this ever. Wheel of Fortune. There's people who like that stuff. This one actually caught my attention right away because, I am a big fan of these types of movies, and The Bug's Life was actually really good. So it was cool to see that, as a game, game little pickup right there. This is another Monopoly game, but the different variant. Well, it says greatest hits on it. And you notice it's a different color too as the other one. And then I did not notice this until I think it was when I looked up. I was actually looking at all the games. but you know, all the games. And this is actually, I don't know why. Oh, this is for, wow. So this is one of the reasons why I could never be a PC gamer, guys. So this is Medal of Honor Pacific Assault, but this is for the PC. But it's, you know, one get disc, two discs right here. So it's got all 4 discs that you need to install it. You know what I mean? You know, don't be trying to steal my shit, guys. But pretty cool. You know what I mean? I like the way the case looks, but pretty cool. You know? And let me see. That was it for the PlayStation. For the PlayStation 2, we have Hitman Contracts. We have Motocross Mania 3. Looks like that guy wants to beat the shit out of this lady. No, bro. No. As much as I hate to say it, because I got probably like 100 of these games. Madden 2002, but it is really clean. And got the manual. And a game that I thought was pretty cool to have. The Incredibles, which I just got this game about a week and a half ago for the GameCube. So that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Now, the next little batch here is the PS3. So, oddly enough, I'm not too sure why, but Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is probably one of the most sought out games of the Call of Duty brand. You know, like the Black Ops. Don't know why. I'm going to have to really, I mean, I'm not really a Call of Duty fan, but I need to play this and see exactly why this game is so sought out. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, you know, I mean, it's got, you know, manual, obviously the disc. But I have to look that up. Or maybe one of you guys can tell me. Fight Night Round 4. Call of Duty Black Ops. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Assassin's Creed Revelations. Modern Warfare 2. Dead Island. Call of Duty Ghosts. One of the coolest things I would say that this game, you know, when it came to playing this game and what had my attention was always the fact that you was able to play with your canine. And I thought that was pretty damn cool. And the game itself wasn't too bad. Assassin's Creed Rogue. And the one game that I would tell you that made me sort of look into this little purchase was this one. You know, and this is Call of Juarez. You know what I mean? This game, I want to know from people out there, is this game somewhat, I guess, like Red Dead Redemption? Because it actually looks a lot like it. But it looks actually, I mean, I don't know, it's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna try actually checking out this game and seeing what exactly this game is all about, because it looks pretty cool. And then, last but not least, a couple of Xbox One games. These are the cases are in shit shape, which I hate. You know, that they just beat up these cases. But look at this one. I mean, look at the cover art. So this is Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This one does not have a cover art. It is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Day Zero Edition. Pretty sure I got that one. Probably got a dozen of those. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Shadow of War. So, you know, guys, I can tell you, man, without a doubt, this stuff here, all of this is the reason why I do what I do. You know, it just, you know, sometimes I come across, you know, games I've never seen before, you know, and it just brings that level, that nostalgic feeling like, man, I'm missing something, right? But I want more and more and more. And there's a reason why I'm always constantly looking for more. You know what I mean? And this is actually pretty cool. That Xbox will get tested shortly. I'll go ahead and get that started up and on. Make sure it's updated. Make sure I can sign into it. and go from there. And hopefully that is a big plus. Yeah, I mean, so I won't have any issues with it. That's what I'm hoping. And we will go literally from there. You know what I mean? But now that I talked about it, I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to see what this game is all about, how it looks. So we're just going to go ahead and get this guy off the screen. Very good game. But we're going to take the kitty game out and let's put a big boy game in. That looks really good too. Let's see what that's all about. And as you can see, got the PS3 up and running. Looks beautiful. As always, guys, everything that I have, especially consoles that I use, all of them are going to be in beautiful condition. Okay, another update. That is one of the biggest things I hated about this damn PS3. You know what I mean? Is, you know, every game you put in, it had an update. You had to update it to play the game, or you had to update the game, and you had to update and download the software and do all the sorts of nonsense. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, there it is right there. So we're going to let that happen. Looks like it's going to happen pretty quickly, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. You know what I mean? But, you know, yeah, man, like most of the stuff that I have, as far as consoles, are in, you know, mint condition. You know, I try very hard to make sure that I keep everything as clean as possible. You know, it's just, you know, you have to take pride in what you have. And if you have a really good, you know, collection and you want to keep it nice, you want to keep it clean, you want it, you know, basically to do what you have to do. You know, keep your stuff in order, keep it clean, you know, and you know, treat your stuff with respect. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, because that's what, you know, we're all here for, right? Like my stuff, man, I make sure I take care of it. You know what I mean? I know there's a lot of people who really don't care, but you know, I can't be that person. You know what I mean? All right, Sony, you're letting me down here, bro. Wow, did it just leave me on a black screen? Maybe it's updating. I don't know. Let's just let that sit for a minute, guys. This right here just trolled me, bro. Just trolled me. Not cool. Not cool at all. We find out I gotta go and jump on the Lego and shit. These games always trip me out, man. You know, this whole thing with Lego, and I think it's great. That's just too funny. And then, you know, just a big fan of the BioShock and, you know, some of the stuff that you might look at. You know what I mean? Look at this shit. Elder Scrolls is such a good game, too. Let's look at what they got as far as the Game Pass. They put anything good on there? Probably not. It looks all the same. The Army of Two, such a good game. Such a good. That game was like a beast game for its time. Ark, I've never played. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Never really played. But I don't think it has anything really new on it. Avowed, this one right here, guys. Fantastic game. These two, my favorite of the Battlefields. Black, another excellent game. Yeah. You notice, I mean, like Black Ops 6, when it came out, you know, obviously with the Game Pass, you got that for free. And I never downloaded it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not really a Xbox fan, so I don't really mess with it as much. You know what I mean? What is going on with this, man? Did this system really troll me? I mean, did it really troll me? Wow. Here I am thinking that I was going to be able to at least play this game because I was excited, and then it just went completely blank. What kind of garbage is that? I wonder if it was an update and the update just never went through. And it's got to be an update, man. Like it must be updating or try and update maybe. That's why it's not. I don't know. I'm already losing interest in it. I mean, got everything sort of moving around. Yeah, guys, I was excited for this, man. And it's like trolling me here. Like, is it the game? Maybe the game is bad. But the game looked clean, like super, super clean. Like, I don't get it. That's crazy. Very, very, like, not happy. Wow, that's crazy. Well, guys, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Here I thought that this was going to work, and it sure the hell didn't. So let's, I mean, it's crazy. I am completely let down by the PS3. You know what that means, people? That means I'm going to have to remove that PS3 console out of there and retire it and put something else there because that just upset me. Yeah, I mean, when I want to play a game, I'm going to have to be able to put the game in there, and play it. You know what? Now that I say that, let me take this game out. Because I'm going to tell you, I don't know, man. Look at this. Look at that shit, guys. And it's crazy. Hold on a minute, man. Because now I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I don't know. You can't clean it anymore. That's the problem. Is like it's super clean. I mean, look at this. It shows the game. I mean, I just wiped it down. So, does it need to be updated? Is the question. I'm going to assume that it needs to be updated. That's why it blacks out like that. I don't know. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Oh no, now they're gonna see. Man, this damn game. It's either the game just needed to be wiped down, or my PS3 was trolling me. Got lucky, bro. You got real lucky because I was about to yank your shit right out of there. Got me sitting here looking like a fool. All right, that's what I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna see what this is all about, cause it looks sharp, looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna give that a shot. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna keep your time. You know what I mean? So let me go ahead and get all this stuff prepared on the side. Basically, if you see right here, those games that are there, you see that whole stack of Xbox One games. All of these games have to be cleaned and tested. I've not done them yet. And then, basically once it's done, you see the PS Vita there I picked up the other day. I'm actually waiting on a new power plug for that one. Once I get the power plug, I'll go ahead and update you guys on that. I may, just to go ahead and let you guys see that it actually works and everything's good. But those games need to be pretty much clean and tested. So you got all those there. And then these are going to be added to that same exact pile. And I could do some work on those. And, it'll take me, I try to do 1 or 2 games at least a day. If not, every couple of days, 2 or 3 days, I end up doing at least one game so you guys can see whether or not, any of the games work or do not work. And I always try to update you guys. But that being said, guys, dope as shit. I'm happy as how I got that console right there. The games, I'm extremely happy. For those who have done the business with me, you guys know who you are. Thank you. Big thumbs up. I will do business with you at all times. Yeah, I mean, at any time. Remember that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. As always, guys, keep sharing, my videos. Obviously, sharing and everything else and subscribing and all that. All of it helps my channel out. So I completely, guys, completely wish you guys would do this for me. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, guys. You know what I mean? Let's push this community. Let's build this community strong, powerful. Let's have some fun with it. I mean, obviously, let's have a lot of fun with all this stuff. Guys, you know what? Before I go, and I'm my train of thought, right? You know what I mean? I can never shut my mouth. Check out those. Look at these things, bro. Look at these things. If you guys know, you know. Ren and Stimpy, man. Come on, bro. These are so damn cool. I got, Sully and Mike and Patrick and SpongeBob as well. But this was so cool. And I found these at my local AMVETS. Man, oh man, oh man. These are cool as hell. When you talk about nostalgia, Jesus Christ, this is where it's at. This is where it's at. I love these 2 figures. You know what I mean? Anyways, guys, as I was saying, you know what I mean? Guys, let's push this. Let's push this community forward. Let's do what we need to do, guys. Let's enjoy what we got going on. You know what I mean? And as always, guys, take care of each other. Love, care, respect. You know what I mean? Lord knows that in today's time, we definitely need that. And always remember, guys, you know what I mean? When you guys are having, bad days or you guys are down and out, I hold it very dear to me. Excuse me, guys. But when I have issues, problems, bad days, I always ball up these problems, man. Ball them up in your hands. Put them in the hands of God. Because God is good, guys. God is always good. And as always, guys, keep your game on.